Hey guys, welcome back to my channel, or if you're new, hello, welcome, thank you so much for stopping by. Today's video is going to be my August BoxyCharm unboxing, and this is just the base box. If you guys don't know what BoxyCharm is, it is a monthly makeup subscription box. They do have 3 different tiers. So the first tier is just the regular base box, which is $25 a month. They do have the premium box, which I want to say is $35 a month. And then they have the Luxe box, which is $50 a month. You pay for your base box, and then they just take out the additional $25 from your account for the Luxe box, and that's every season. So you get it 4 times a year. Yeah, I do have my link down below if you guys are interested in it to sign up, and it is an affiliate link. I think it's like one of those where I just get like extra points for it. I'm not getting like any actual like money or anything like that. If you guys want to see what's in my August box, then just keep on watching. Sometimes we've been getting cards and sometimes we haven't, but this card right here just tells you a little bit about each of the products and then the retail value for it. And the theme for this box is glamping. And it doesn't say it on this front side, but it says it on the bottom side of the back. I love camping, so like this card, super cute. Alright, so the first item I already have on my face, and I'm just really bad at doing my brows on camera, and they're not looking the best without having brow product in them right now. So I just decided to do it off camera. And the first item is this brow pencil from Real Her. It's their I Am Inspiring Definer Brow Pencil. And I can't find a shade name on this at all. I don't know if it's supposed to be like a universal shade or something, because here's the brow pencil and it's just like this flat matte black super skinny pencil, and it says I Am Inspiring Real Her Definer Brow Pencil. So it has no shade name on it anywhere. The box doesn't have a shade name, but it is a very, very thin, skinny brow pencil. And I think the color is pretty good for my brows. It's not aged really nicely, and it does look really good in my opinion. I have no way to test for wear time yet because I just put it on before filming this video. The spoolie is very, very short compared to other spoolies, so that's interesting, but I mean, it brushes through the brow hairs just fine, so I have no complaints for this right now. And I can never have too many brow products because that's one thing I do put on every single day. So it retails for $16, and it says this long-lasting micro tip pencil allows you to create individual-like hairs for a subtle or bold brow look. Its creamy wax-based formulation glides beautifully and naturally on skin. This waterproof pencil is stress-free to help you through any challenges you face in life. So next was actually one of the choice items, and I picked the Too Faced Born This Way concealer. And if you saw my Sephora fantasy basket, I actually put the concealer in there as something that I would pick up if I had the money to spend at Sephora. So when I saw that this was a choice item, I didn't even care about what the other items in the box were for choice. I just wanted this concealer, and I got the shade Shortbread. I didn't know if it's a good shade for me or not, but just based off of the colors that were left, because I did end up picking a little bit later in the day, this looked like it was the closest that would match me. So I do have self tanner on right now. If you guys see my last video, I tanned for that video specifically, and it was an excuse to use my Dior Air Flash foundation, which is the same foundation I'm wearing today, and it only matches me when I'm tan. So we're gonna see how this shade looks. If it's gonna be too light for me right now, I'll know it's more of an everyday shade when I'm not tan, but if it works, it might be something that I can use when I'm tan. I used the mini of this in the last video as well because it was like my tan shade. So this does look like it would be a little bit brightening when I have a tan on. The other shade is literally like my perfect match to not like highlight my under eyes with concealer. It's like my perfect self-tan shade, and this looks so good. I want to try this with my normal foundation when I'm not tan to see if it's going to be too dark or if it's going to work just fine, but this is what it's looking like, concealer and no concealer. Alright, so this is what my face looks like with the concealer everywhere. I would normally put concealer under my eyes and down the center of my face, and I think it blended out really, really nicely. I do think it is a good color match, at least for right now. It does give my skin a little bit of brightness that I would look for in an under eye concealer. So maybe this would be like a good everyday shade when I'm not self-tan, but while I'm tan, it's a really good under eye brightening shade. Alright, so now I'm just going to take my Becca powder and set my under eyes as well as the center of my face. Alright, so the concealer does retail for $29, but you are getting half an ounce, so that's half the size of what you would get in a typical foundation, and it's a lot more than you get in most concealers. So I think when you break it down price per ounce, I think it comes out close to like drugstore price ranges compared to like a high-end concealer price range. I could be wrong, but either way, I think you're getting a really good amount of product for the $29 for a high-end product. But Conceal, Contour, Highlight, and Retouch with the Super Perfecting Natural Finish Concealer Makeup Hybrid. Full loaded pigments provide maximum coverage with an undetectable finish for a look so flawless they'll think you were born this way. So the next item is the Essentials 2 palette from Violet Voss, and I actually have their Essentials palette, which came in another BoxyCharm box, I think back about this time last year. I want to say it was either like September or October. This is the palette right here. Definitely like deeper tones compared to the first Essentials palette. This just really does scream fall for me, aside from the blue shade, but like the darker neutrals and then the purpley shade, the darker green. No, that's like a blue, but it's kind of dark. And then this shade right here, like everything screams fall to me except for this blue shade. But I'm really excited to play with this palette. I really did like the formula of the original Violet Voss palette, so unless their formula changed, I'm probably going to really enjoy this. I'm actually going to use this concealer as eyeshadow primer as well, just to see how it works as that, because certain enjoy using concealer for eyeshadow primer. For me, if I'm just filming or I'm not going to be out really long, I can get away with it, but my eyelids just get super, super oily that 9 out of 10 times I will have to use a standard like eyeshadow primer. But since we are just filming today, I will put it to the test this way, just in case some people got, you know, the concealer and the palette and they just want to see if it works well together. Okay, so this is the eye look I ended up creating. I did go with pretty much just all the neutral colors and added a pop of purple. The thing that took me by surprise is this rose gold shade right here. I thought it was going to be, you know, like a solid shade, but it's kind of like a topper shade in my opinion. Swatch it compared to the other two neutral shades just to show you guys what I'm talking about. So here is bronze, and here's copper, and this one right here is the rose gold, and I don't know how to explain it. It's kind of like I don't know if it's just I'm forgetting the other formula, but I feel like there was a lot less fallout in these matte shades than in the other Essentials palette. But either way, I really like the colors and I'm excited to keep on using this palette. Retails for $36, and it says these 10 eyeshadow pens of pure bliss provide all the everyday hues you need to create your go-to soft glam, as well as vivid pops of color to liven up your look. Item is a lip color, and I kind of want to see what this looks like before doing the rest of my face. I don't know if this is going to be a color I'm actually going to enjoy or not either. I have no idea. So the next product is the Clarins Velvet Lip Color, and it's in the shade Velvet Rosewood. And if you see the packaging, like the top here where it says the shade name, it looks like it's going to be a bright pink. And if you guys know me, this kind of color I'm never going to wear. So, oh, okay. Definitely looks more neutral, so like I'm glad this is the shade, not this, as long as this is what's in the packaging. It's got a applicator similar to the Too Faced ones that are like this. Same squeezy tube and little like applicator here. So I'm gonna squeeze a little bit out. Okay, you can get on with that. Take some of the excess away, keeping it like a blotted effect. I think it's very thin feeling. I'm doing this on my lips and it's not like I'm picking up a lot of product, so it actually started to look a little patchy when I was just kept applying it. So I think this is one that's gonna have to be a very thinly applied product, or you're just gonna have to apply it, let it sit for a little bit to give your lips a tint, and wipe it off like I did. So this retails for $26, and it says Clarins best-selling natural lip perfectors go bold with a new matte finish. A liquid lipstick with a lightweight mousse texture that delivers a highly pigmented velvety finish with soft blur effect. Formulated with conditioning and nourishing shea butter, leaving lips feeling hydrated for hours. So the last item is from Mine Tan Body Skin, and it is their Hydro Glow Sleep Serum, triple action hyaluronic acid for all skin types. It is not a spray. I was literally about to just spray this all over my hand. It is just a pump. It has some kind of smell to it. It smells good and fresh. I don't know exactly what kind of smell it is though. I'm not using this right now since I'm not about to go to sleep, and I do have a full face of makeup on, but definitely excited to try this out. So this retails for $44.95, and it says greet the day with glowing skin. Hydro Glow Sleep Serum instantly absorbs with the triple action hyaluronic acid formula, delivering time-released multi-depth hydration for fully hydrated skin that glows. Wake up looking fabulous and greet the day with glowing skin. My skin loves hyaluronic acid, so I'm definitely excited to give this a shot. The spot in my hand that I put this kind of feels a little bit cool, so if that's the case, I'm gonna get so much joy out of using this because I love having my face feel cold. The total retail value of my box was $151.95, so for $25 that is definitely worth it, considering I still technically only paid $21 for this box because I got it before the price change. Between these three items, I'm super excited, especially for the concealer. This one definitely made the box for me. The palette, if you guys know, I love eyeshadows, so eyeshadow palettes are always fun for me to receive. Same thing with the brow pencil. I think it looks really good in my brows. It might not be so fine that it just makes it look super natural compared to when I use a brow pomade. And yeah, for a lighter brow day, definitely excited to be using this. The Clarins lip product I'm gonna have to keep trying out and see because I like how it looks when it's blotted like this. I don't know. I'll have to try it when I'm not self-tanned to see how it looks with like my normal skin tone at full opacity. So I'll keep you guys updated on this one. This product, again, I'm excited for because it has hyaluronic acid and it smells good and it made my skin feel cold, but I will have to put this to the actual test at the end of the night when I'm applying this before going to bed. So yeah. Overall, this was a really good box. I'm definitely happy with it. So what do you guys think of my box down below? If you guys get BoxyCharm, let me know what your favorite item of your box was this month. Mine definitely has to be the Too Faced concealer. If you guys enjoy the video, don't forget to give it a big thumbs up. Hit the subscribe button down below and turn on the little bell notifications so you guys know every single time that I upload. And yeah, I love you guys and I'll see you in my next video. Bye!